Okay guys, sorry, I had to start part 2 before I was even done because my camera turned off. If I can squish these together, I will. If not, they'll just be 2 videos. But like I was saying, there were 5 of that cream color. Hopefully it didn't cut off before you saw that. This is what it looked like in the label. There's 5 of these. There's 110 yards here, so it's 550 yards. And then there are 5 of these, and this is color 19. This is a very pretty green color. So I'm thinking that she was probably gonna make like a garment or a blanket out of those, because that's a lot of yards. It's over 1,000 yards. Let me throw all these back in this bag real quick, because Lord have mercy, there's a lot of yarn laying everywhere. And I don't want the cat to start laying in it. So, and that, guys, was just one bag, okay? So that's just one bag. Took me a whole, I don't even know how long that video, that first section was, but took forever, did it not? But it was some really cool yarn. Okay, so now there's just one more bag of stuff that has labels on it. This is another one that I'll be putting up in my shop, I'm sure. This is the Ashland Trends Del Sur in color number 12. Very pretty dark blue. That's the label. Very, very pretty. Dark blue. This is the same. So there's 2 of them. This one's just more tightly wound. This one was just skeined better or hanked better, whatever that's called. Oh, here's 2 more of these. If y'all remember, I've already shown you these. 2 more of those. That's like 5 of those. And here's 2 more of these. Or 3 of them. Good Lord. There's 3 more of these. So I'm not sure how many I showed you. I think I showed you 2. So there's 5 of these all together. So I do have like quantities of yarn that I can make bigger projects out of, which is really exciting. This is that Ashland Trends. This is a different kind of their yarn, Guacano, I don't know how to say that. This is alpaca, too many O's, alpaca and merino yarn, and this is a color number 18. This is their label again. This is really pretty. Now this I will work with and keep, because this is just basically like a worsted, or slightly smaller than a worsted, but it's very pretty. I like that. This is very pretty. This is this has to be a lace weight. This is another one of those yarns that has that label I can't say the name of, and the color is just number 9. That's the label. This is the color. It's beautiful. But it is obviously a lace weight or so. It's like super, super fine. So I'm not real sure what I'll do with this, but it's so pretty. I'll figure it out. I'll master the lace weight yarn to be able to work with those. And they're falling out of my, where I'm sitting, if you're wondering why I keep. This is another one, so there's 6 of these. It's like magic. It's a magic bag. Here's another one of these. This is the Queensland collection again. This is that purple. So there's 2 of those and that sparkly one, which kind of go together. Oh, loops and threads. Cozy wool. This is pretty. It's purple. Color name, velvet. It's very pretty. I can make a hat out of that or something. Here's one that I haven't seen a label for before. This is very strange looking. There it is. Sulca, I guess, is the name of the yarn. This is spun in Peru. This is wool, merino and alpaca and silk. It's very pretty. It's very purple. It's purple, and there's a little bit of shooting of blue in there. Here's the label. I guess that's upside down. Sorry. There you go. It's pretty. Here's some more of this lace weight type of yarn. Hand dyed in Chile. This is again that same label. This is Polo. What's the name of the color? This is very pretty. This one actually kind of, I mean, it's got similar colors to this one. This one may not be lace weight then, because this one is a lot thinner. So I'm not real sure if that's like a sock weight or whatever. It doesn't really say on the back. A lot of these, you don't have a lot of, you know. It says this is 100% alpaca. This can't be right. It says there's a lot of yards. I'm not real sure. The parentheses in the wrong place. So it's either 2,307 yards or it's 230,007 yards. I'm not real sure. Look at the back, guys. So I think it's pretty. It's super, super pretty. Here's another Ashland Trends one. This one though is one that I think I'd work with. This is a color 3578. It's a more tightly spun orange yarn. Okay, let me pull this up because I'm almost to the bottom of this bag. This one is the tweed that I showed you earlier. This is another one of those. That's not, I'll put that in our stuff that doesn't have a label box. Or not, because it's full. Let's go over there with that. This one is another one of those that looks like an I-cord. This is Paloma Tweed by Debbie Bliss. Doesn't have a, unless Paloma Tweed's the name of it. Doesn't really have a name. There you go. It's very pretty. Debbie Bliss. This is Malabrigo again. This is glazed carrot. So there's several of these in there. That makes what, 3, 4 of those? Ones that I will be posting, I'm sure. This is the same as this other orange one I just showed you. There's 2 of those. I swear I'm getting to the end of the ones that actually have skeins on them. This is a very pretty yarn. It's the Viking Company of Norway. It's called Nordelaise. Color number 919. It's very pretty. This is just a scrap ball of that yarn I showed you, but I'll show it to you because it's just more of that same kind. Excuse me, the hiccups. Let's see, I think I'm getting to the end of what's labeled. This is the same as that orange, so there's 3 of those now. These are just, here's some little baby skeins. Pagewood Farms Merino Jewels. This is a sample. There's a little cute thing. This is Cotton Classics by somebody. Taki. I don't know the name of the 3744. It's green. There's a price tag over the front of that one. This is a pretty little skinny yarn. Louise Harding Yarns Grace Harmonies. This has got to be a pretty small. It's very pretty. That's the label. Showed you that label a couple times. But this one's quite a bit of yarn for being such a small looking hank. It's got a lot of stuff. Let's see. It's 50% wool, 50% silk. And there is a bunch in here. Hold on. Well, it's 110 yards. That's still quite a bit. It doesn't look like it'd be that much in there, but it is. And more little unlabeled hanks, which I'm not going to show you all of the unlabeled stuff right now. I might do it. I mean, there's like 2 bags just full of stuff that doesn't have labels. This is Elizabeth Lavold Silky Flame. This is Designer's Choice. I don't know if one of those must be the name of what it is, like the color. It's Peruvian wool and alpaca and silk. Oh, this is pretty. It's not very much of it, but I don't know. I am a crocheter. Obviously, y'all know that. But, so some of this stuff is not going to last as long, as it would. It won't go as far as it would with, if I was knitting. Dog looking at me all crazy. And then there are quite a few. Let me just put these back in here. Quite a few skeins, some of them full skeins that just don't have labels on them. So I don't really know. I guess if I don't care for them, I could post them as like mystery skeins, because here's one. I mean, this is, I guess I could just weigh them. But this is very pretty. It's just not my thing. But it doesn't have any kind of label on it. But it's twisted around almost like it's brand new. So there's that one. This is very pretty. No label. This is hand spun of some kind, it looks like. This is brand, I mean, this has not been used. It was twisted up. I've been messing with it. It was twisted up perfect. So there's quite a few of those. I mean, this is obviously sock yarn. I don't know. I mean, look how little. Boop, and it's stretchy. So I don't know. Like, I'm not real sure what to do with some of this if I don't think I'm going to want it. Look how pretty this is. This is beautiful, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh, there's a label in it. Look at that. Ha! Oh, this is Jupiter Farms. Again, Jupiter Moon Farms. This is called Merlot, and this is 50% merino, 50% silk. So this is really beautiful. She stuck the label down on the inside. I may have to like squish some of these that don't have labels and see if she did that for the rest of them. But there's obviously some in here too that's like this is some kind of like Red Heart or one of those, Red Heart, Karen, Simply Soft, something like that is what this is. But there's a bunch of those in here as well as some more fancy kind that just doesn't have labels. And I'm not real sure. I guess you guys just tell me, kind of give me a hint what you think I ought to do with the ones that I don't want and that don't have labels. Can I kind of put those on Etsy and sell them? I mean, I could do it by weight and y'all could figure out how many yards it was, because I'm not going to be able to tell how many yards they are. So yeah, if you have a hint about how to do that or whatever, just drop me a note in the comments. And yeah, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to go about posting any of that. I'm going to have to take pictures of it where you can see the colors, or I might just refer y'all to my I might refer the people on Etsy over to my YouTube site to see me holding them up and showing the labels. So I'm not real sure how I'm going to do that or when I'm going to get around to that, but I just thought I'd show you the video. And again, remember, all that you saw, there's still 2 bags full of stuff that doesn't have labels on it. And a lot of that is like this kind. Let me show you here. A lot of that is like this. This is spun yarn. It's beautiful. It's just not something I'm going to want to work with. So I want to figure out how to maybe get, put it on my Etsy page. I think people can figure out by weight how many yards something is, but I'm not real sure. I've never tried to do that before. But, or if there's some kind of app that lets you calculate that would be great. Tell me that if there is. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I'm sorry it's maybe in 2 parts, or there'll be a break if I can manage to squish them together. But, yeah. Hope y'all really enjoyed the video. There will be a things that I finished video coming up before too long. I finished several things. I just wanted to get this video up so I could play with my yarn, because I didn't want to start unwinding any of it and playing with it until I showed it to you. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.